I always have trouble thinking of myself as an artist in any way, shape or form. I'm a sort of entertainer. King Kong, the original 1933 King Kong, which it's a movie, but I did see it on TV. I didn't see it on the big screen. As an 8-year-old kid, I thought I want to make films, and that hadn't really occurred to me before. But when King Kong just made me want to be a filmmaker from that point on. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm still that 8-year-old kid. You grow up and you have life experiences that you didn't have, and you see things and hear things that you never imagined. But in your essence, you're still the same person. I mean, I am still that 8-year-old kid. The thing with film that's most important is that audiences want to connect with a character, whether they think they do or not. The best films that we see are ones where we identify with characters, we feel for them, they go through experiences on the film, we kind of go on that ride with them and feel the emotional kind of effect of what's happening to them. So, I mean, that's what no matter what special effects you have or don't have, no matter what the genre is or the topic of the film is, the subject matter, you have to be able to connect with characters. I like making big blockbusters because I love those sorts of films and stories, but I've never ever worked in the studio system. I've never made a film in Hollywood. I've never shot a single frame of film in Hollywood. I've made a lot of films that have been financed by American studios, Warner Brothers and Universal and such forth, but they've always been New Zealand-made films. We've always just used our crew, so in a way I've never really lost my independence, even though the money comes from studios. So what I think for myself, that I'm in a really good position where I get money from the studios, but it allows me to maintain a sort of independent New Zealand filmmaking kind of company. I can't think of one. I mean, look, there are, there's the scene that I do remember, which is not chaos, but I thought, wow, this is real movie making. Was when I was in the South Island of New Zealand on a piece of farmland, and we had 250 horses, with the riders, with species in Lord of the Rings, in Return of the King actually, and they charged at high speed. It was seeing them thundering along, and the car with the camera speeding along as fast as it can go down a road, and the horse, these great pile of horses are charging now. I just thought, oh no, I hope the horse in the front doesn't trip, because if he trips, all these others are going to. It was like, I just thought, oh no. This could be, but it was all fine. It was all fine. We had very, very good riders and we were very careful. But yeah, that was potential chaos, but it wasn't chaos. But that was kind of where it was pretty. My heart was beating pretty fast during that. Yeah. Well, I think it's really great. I mean, with the They Shall Not Grow Old, the World War I documentary I did, and with the Beatles, One Get Back. In both of those cases, they were. I mean, I just like the transformative effect that restoration takes something that it has existed in one form for a long, long time, and the form it's in has also shaped people's perceptions of it. I mean, people think of the First World War being black and white, flickery, jerky, scratchy kind of thing, and the Beatles, that was 16mm grainy film, but to transform it into something that looks modern and new, I mean, it's fantastic. I mean, at the moment we're developing the second Tintin movie, because Steven Spielberg directed the first one and I produced it, and the idea was I was then going to direct the second one and he produced it, but somehow 15 years has gone by, because I just was busy doing other things. But now I've got time to do the Tintin movie, and I really want to do it because I love Tintin. So I'm now that script is being written right now. In fact, I was working in my hotel room here in Cairn on some pages, sending them to Fran back in New Zealand for her to write. So it's happening right now. Yeah.